So let's dive into the world of fugu preparation and understand why it's so crucial to get it right. Fugu, or pufferfish, is a Japanese delicacy that is both delicious and potentially deadly. The importance of proper fugu preparation cannot be overstated, as even a small mistake can lead to severe poisoning or even death. To safely prepare fugu, chefs must undergo years of training and possess exceptional skill to ensure that the toxic parts of the fish are removed correctly. The most dangerous parts are the liver, ovaries, and intestines, which contain the deadly toxin called tetrodotoxin. This potent neurotoxin is 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide and can cause paralysis and death if ingested. The process of preparing fugu is incredibly meticulous. First, the chef carefully removes the skin and the spines of the fish, as these can also contain traces of the toxin. Next, they carefully make an incision along the fish's belly to expose the internal organs. The chef must be extremely cautious not to puncture any of the toxic organs, as doing so would contaminate the edible parts of the fish. Once the organs are exposed, the chef carefully removes the liver, ovaries, and intestines, ensuring that no trace of these toxic parts remains. The fish is then filleted, and the edible portions are thinly sliced and served as sashimi, often with the dipping sauce and garnishes. The process of preparing fugu requires extreme precision and attention to detail, as even the tiniest mistake can have grave consequences. By adhering to these strict preparation guidelines, skilled fugu chefs can minimize the risk of poisoning and provide their customers with a unique and delicious culinary experience that is both thrilling and safe. Now that we've discussed the importance of proper fugu preparation, let's delve into the strict licensing and training process that fugu chefs must undergo. To legally prepare and serve this dangerous delicacy, chefs must possess the necessary skills and knowledge, ensuring that they can handle fugu safely and effectively. The training process for a fugu chef is rigorous, to say the least. Aspiring chefs must first complete a minimum of 3 years of apprenticeship under a licensed fugu chef. This hands-on experience is crucial for learning the intricate techniques and attention to detail required when handling and preparing fugu. After completing their apprenticeship, chefs must then pass a challenging exam to obtain their fugu preparation license. This exam, administered by the local government, consists of both a written test and a practical demonstration. The written test covers various aspects of fugu, including its biology, the nature of its toxins, and the laws and regulations governing its preparation and sale. The practical demonstration, on the other hand, is where things get really intense. Chefs must successfully prepare a fugu dish in front of a panel of expert judges. This includes the entire process, from skinning the fish to removing the toxic organs, and finally slicing it into sashimi. Chefs are judged on their precision, technique, and overall ability to handle the fish safely. The passing rate for this exam is notoriously low, with only about 30% of candidates successfully obtaining their license each year. Once a chef has earned their fugu license, they can legally prepare and serve this dangerous delicacy in restaurants. However, they must continue to abide by strict regulations and guidelines to ensure the safety of their customers. It's a demanding profession, but for those who master the art of fugu preparation, it's an incredibly rewarding and prestigious accomplishment. Let's now dive into the fascinating history and cultural significance of fugu in Japan. Fugu has been consumed in Japan for centuries, with records of its consumption dating back to the 8th century. Despite the risks involved, fugu has held a unique position in Japanese culture and cuisine, largely due to its distinct flavor and texture, as well as the excitement and thrill that comes with eating a potentially deadly dish. Historically, fugu is associated with the samurai class due to the bravery required to consume something so dangerous. This association has contributed to its cultural significance, as eating fugu is often seen as a display of courage and daring. Additionally, the art of preparing fugu has been passed down through generations, with master chefs teaching their apprentices the precise techniques needed to safely handle the fish. In more recent times, fugu has become a symbol of luxury and status, with high-end restaurants serving the dish as a testament to the skill of their chefs. The rarity and difficulty in obtaining a license to prepare fugu also contribute to its exclusivity and appeal. Another reason behind fugu's continued popularity is its unique flavor and texture. The meat of the pufferfish is delicate and tender, with a subtle sweetness that is highly prized by connoisseurs. The thin, translucent slices of fugu sashimi are often considered a delicacy and a true test of a chef's skill. Finally, the thrill and excitement of consuming a potentially dangerous dish cannot be ignored. For many diners, the knowledge that an improperly prepared fugu dish can be lethal adds an element of intrigue and adrenaline to the culinary experience. This thrill, combined with the cultural significance and delicious taste of fugu, ensures that it maintains its enduring popularity in Japan, despite the inherent risks involved. Now that we've explored the cultural significance of fugu, let's delve into the science behind its deadly toxin. The main reason fugu is so dangerous is due to the presence of a potent neurotoxin, which is called tetrodotoxin, TTX. This toxin is found in various parts of the pufferfish, primarily in the liver, ovaries, and intestines, as well as the skin and spines. Tetrodotoxin is an extremely powerful neurotoxin, around 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide. It works by blocking sodium channels in nerve cells, which disrupts the normal functioning of the nervous system. This can lead to symptoms such as numbness, tingling, dizziness, and difficulty breathing. In severe cases, ingestion of tetrodotoxin can cause paralysis, respiratory failure, and ultimately death. One of the reasons that fugu is so intriguing is that, despite the presence of this deadly toxin, some parts of the pufferfish are safe to eat. The edible parts, such as the muscle tissue, contain little to no tetrodotoxin, making them safe for consumption when properly prepared. The key to safely enjoying fugu lies in the skill of the chef, who must expertly remove the toxic organs without contaminating the edible portions of the fish. It's worth noting that not all pufferfish species contain tetrodotoxin, and even within the same species, toxin levels can vary significantly. Some researchers believe that the presence of tetrodotoxin in fugu is due to their diet, as they consume various marine organisms that contain the toxin, or its precursors. This theory is supported by studies that have found farmed pufferfish to have significantly lower levels of tetrodotoxin compared to their wild counterparts. In conclusion, the science behind fugu's deadly toxin highlights the importance of skilled preparation and strict regulations to ensure the safety of this dangerous delicacy. The combination of culinary art and scientific understanding is what makes fugu such a unique and fascinating dish. Lastly, let's discuss the strict regulations and guidelines in place to ensure the safe consumption of fugu. Given the potentially lethal consequences of improper preparation, it's crucial that the entire process, from catching the fish to serving it on a plate, is carefully regulated. First and foremost, as we've mentioned earlier, chefs must obtain a special fugu preparation license to legally serve this delicacy. This involves years of apprenticeship and passing a rigorous exam, ensuring that they possess the necessary skills and knowledge to handle fugu safely. Additionally, there are strict guidelines governing the sale and distribution of fugu. In Japan, only licensed fugu chefs and vendors are allowed to sell the fish, and they must abide by specific rules concerning storage and handling. Unlicensed individuals caught selling or serving fugu can face severe penalties, including fines and even imprisonment. Furthermore, the import and export of fugu are also regulated. The Japanese government has implemented restrictions on the import of fugu, primarily to ensure that the fish entering the country adhere to the same safety standards as those caught domestically. Similarly, the export of fugu is subject to regulations, with some countries even banning the import of fugu altogether due to the associated risks. These regulations and guidelines play a crucial role in minimizing the risk of fugu poisoning and ensuring that those who choose to indulge in this dangerous delicacy can do so safely. The combination of skilled preparation, strict licensing, and adherence to regulations has made fugu consumption in Japan a thrilling yet relatively safe culinary experience. In conclusion, the world of fugu is a fascinating blend of history, culture, science, and regulations. Despite the inherent risks, this deadly delicacy continues to intrigue and entice diners, offering a unique culinary experience that is both thrilling and delicious when prepared by the hands of a skilled and licensed chef.